Hi, this is Laura from Prague, and we are in Old Town Square. You are looking at the Old Town Hall, and I'm going to ask a question that I have been asked myself by tourists many times. Okay, we've seen the Old Town Square, now we'd like to go shopping. Where do we go? Where is Palladium, the great shopping mall? Well, this is exactly what we are going to do today. We are going to walk from the beautiful place of the Old Town Square to Palladium. So this is the town hall. This, believe it or not, all these trees, this is also the Old Town Hall. However, this was destroyed during the Second World War and it has not been rebuilt. This is the Church of St. Nicholas. Here we have the monument of Jan Hus, who used to preach at this beautiful church called the Church of Our Lady before Týn. A lot of people call it the Týn Church, but it's not exactly correct. The full name is the Church of Our Lady before Týn. With these four medieval buildings, there are now two. These have Romanic foundations, and they've been reconstructed many times because their job was to protect the church from any damage during the many wars that were fought here. This beautiful house at the Stone Bell is the house where Charles IV was born. And here, the Goldkinsky Museum is quite famous because it's a little bit out of line, as you can see. But this is a story for another time. So we are now going shopping. If you don't have a guide, and many of you don't have a guide, you can get lost sometimes, and I think it's actually no fun to be walking around with your eyes in your phone, just trying to see where you are going. So now if you walk with me, next time you'll know, you can have even the video and just check from time to time that you're in the right place, but you should be. As you can see, the house at the Stone Bell and the church were once united, and actually you should see the church in the evening. It looks like Hogwarts. It's absolutely amazing. It's fairly clean. It's now just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It looks actually fairly clean. This is a very, very old area that was built behind the church, and it's called the Týn, which is why the church is called the Church of Our Lady before Týn. Týn, or Ungeld, being an area for a commercial area, actually, for foreign merchants to come and park themselves here and wait for Czech sellers to come and sell their goods to them or buy something from them. This whole area was built in the times of John of Luxembourg, who was Charles IV's father. Many Czechs actually look only at Charles IV as being the best and brightest, but John of Luxembourg was definitely a patriot in his ways, and he made sure that Prague is the one point in the whole country where you could pay tax for imported goods. So this is where we are here. Don't forget, actually, if you come here, this little house with a ring, the house at the Golden Ring, is hosting a museum which is called Prague during Charles IV. And this is where you see all the wonderful things that Charles IV had to contribute to this city. So now we are entering Týn as countless of medieval merchants through this way, if we don't get knocked down. Okay. These bold people are amazing. They could run anybody down. So this is where the merchants used to stop their carriage, check their weapons at the gate, and come here, where they had hotels, where they had restaurants, they had a brothel, and they had a sort of hospital. These little houses have seen a lot of change in over the years. So you can sit down and have a meal. You can buy some cosmetics at the World of Botanicus right here, or you can keep going, as I'm going to keep going towards Palladium. Not before we look at this amazing Gothic palace. It's been reconstructed to Baroque after a fire, but it used to be a Gothic building, and I love the Gothic style. So let's keep going. During the pandemic, this place was absolutely dead. It was quite stressful, to be honest, because nobody knew when the restaurants were going to open again, and most of these are absolutely new because they didn't survive the lockdown. All right. However, this shop with a witch, now the witch changes from time to time, but the shop with traditional Czech crafts is here from times immemorial. Let's keep going. Actually, these puppets are typical for the Czech Republic. So if you like playing theater with puppets, if you're a puppeteer, or if your child likes to watch this kind of theater, you can buy some of these beautiful puppets. Okay, this is Chapeau Rouge. Used to have the best weed in the city. I'm not sure it still does. This is the beautiful St. Jacob's Church. We're gonna see it some other time. Now we're gonna keep walking. Palladium is not far from here. As you can see, it's fairly simple. Ooh, creepy. You just keep walking straight, but as everybody knows who's traveled abroad, just because somebody tells you to keep walking straight and you'll find it, doesn't mean you feel comfortable walking towards an unknown destination, whether you're walking straight or not. We're approaching another. Oops. So we are approaching the famous Buddha bar. It has survived the lockdown. It's a very chic, very posh restaurant. And it's very central. So if you haven't booked your hotel yet, may want to consider this. Buddha Bar and Hotel. Okay. I was thinking to go here behind Kotva, but I'm going to walk a little bit to the right, and I'm going to show you one of the best Art Nouveau buildings in the city, if not in the country. We could go through this street, but it would be a bit more boring. So here we are, basically behind the municipal house, which is the most ornate Art Nouveau building. But we are going to look now not at that, but at Paris Hotel, which looks like the Titanic from this area. So 10 meters, 8 meters, 6 meters, 4 meters, 2 meters, and here you are, ladies and gentlemen, this amazing building here. Just have a look at it. And this car doesn't run me down. Let me see if I can. The Paris Hotel is dedicated to the wonderful French actress Sarah Bernhardt. No matter which side you walk, it's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna walk on the right because the left is under construction and it doesn't look so great. Okay. Oh, look at the lovely. Next time you come to Prague, be sure to book a trip, right?
We can do it right now if you want.
So, a nice trip with one of these cars. Okay. Let's have a look. Have a peek inside. So, this is the very ornate, on our right hand side, the municipal house. This is the Sarah Bernhardt Hotel, or the Paris Hotel. Let's have a look. Hotel Paris. So, if you haven't booked your trip and your hotel, you may want to look it up. We are almost there. Almost there. This pavement has been freshly done. As you can see, Prague always has this kind of fancy pavement. It's actually very practical because if a water pipe breaks or something, you just take these out, do your repairs, put them back. No unsightly asphalt or anything like that. So this is the metro at Place of the Republic, Náměstí Republiky. Here you are. Let's have a look. Just so you know. So if you want to come straight here, this is the place, Náměstí Republiky. Okay. And now we're gonna go just around the corner and find the shopping mall, Palladium. There you are, the lovely Peppa Pig dress, color of pink. It was a pretty unlucky store actually. Building took forever because they had to demolish about 4 houses to build this. Then they had some problem. They were closed for about a year. Then they were open for a year or so, and then the pandemic came, but now it's fully functioning. Let's have a look. This is the place of Place de la République, place or Náměstí Republiky, and this is Palladium. Or you can keep walking straight and reach the river. So here we are, guys, your shopping destination. Enjoy and see you next time. Bye.